Introducing first to my left, to my right, from Long Island, New York. She's got big hair and an even bigger smile. She is the babe with the power, Willow Nightingale. Her opponent in the corner to my left hails from Queens, New York. She's the Asian invasion, Karen Q.
DC and Hot Scoop Skylar calling the match. I gotta ask you, Skylar, have you been in the ring with both of these competitors?
I have. They're very fun to share the ring with. They're great sports, great competitors. I'm really looking forward to this matchup, actually.
I think maybe had a match with Willow, might have even been her comeback match.
It was, yeah, and she didn't miss a beat.
Of course, a match that you can watch for free at youtube.com/WWR Pro Wrestling as we approach 100,000 subscribers, an incredible milestone. It's just amazing to see the support for WWR. And we've got athletes like Hot Scoop Skylar, like Karen Q, like Willow Nightingale. You know, the world is watching. I don't think there's any animosity whatsoever. And again, being a first-time meeting, I would anticipate there's going to be a bit of a feeling out process to start this as you evaluate your opponents, not only physical strengths and weaknesses, but also in terms of maybe part of their skill set that they're lacking and that you could exploit for an advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's what they're doing right now. Oh, look, she has great agility. She's got a gymnastics background. That's something that Willow's going to have to watch out for.
Willow with the size advantage, sending Karen Q into the ropes. And a bit of a mid-ring collision, neither taking the advantage. Oh, Willow just trying to smother Karen Q, stop her in her tracks. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Both trying to find a conversion out of that nasty spill for Karen Q. Looking for an inside cradle, putting on the brakes. And Karen Q right off the bat is favoring that head. Willow Nightingale put a target on it. I'll tell you what, if you suffer concussion a first minute into your first round matchup, your chances in the tournament are probably slim.
Yeah, that's correct.
Willow sent to the ropes.
Held on. Oh, big shoulder tackle.
Willow avoiding contact.
Rolled right over.
Karen Q looking for a sunset flip. Getting Willow down instead of staying in position for the pin. Is immediately going for that Boston Crab, which has finished off our number of opponents here in WWR.
Oh my God.
And a counter for the counter leaves Willow in the perfect position to eat a big boot from Karen Q. Karen looking to clear the distance. Oh man, another shot to the head. That was vicious out of Willow Nightingale, and that's not what we're used to seeing out of him. It's just so bubbly.
Really, that just completely took me by surprise.
Again, so much on the line here.
Right, and you need to find that side. You need to find that within you and bring it out if you want to win this tournament.
The first ever WWR tournament for tomorrow. Last year was the tournament for today. A joint venture with Beyond Wrestling. And Kimberly was victorious in one of her final independent wrestling appearances. So, I mean, right there, I mean, wouldn't you want to be considered one of the other tournament winners right along the sides of a current NXT superstar?
Oh, no, wow.
That time got the inside cradle. And it was Willow that had to avoid contact. Smashed her head on the mat. We saw the Crucifix pick up the win for her stablemate in Tasha Steeles. But Willow able to get back up to her feet, and that shoving kick sending Karen Q back down to the mat. Gonna wonder if that's the knee that Willow's had trouble with, and if Karen Q picked up on that, she was trying to wiggle it around to try and loosen some of those ligaments and tendons. Sometimes after you've had knee surgery, it can just completely tighten up when you'd least expect it. It really impacts your mobility. Unfortunately, speaking from experience, that's why you don't see me in the ring. Well, that I'm not a woman on the Women's Wrestling Revolution shows, but I guess that's besides the point. I'll leave it to the pros like Hot Scoop Skylar.
Thanks. Is this it? Oh. Willow really is dominating in this match. I feel like she found what she was looking for, and she's just been going after it the whole time now.
It seems like Karen's been throwing off her game from early on. Was able to use basically all of her strength to send Willow into the corner, but not into the buckle. Willow got the elbow up, followed it nicely. Sizing up her opponent, taking her down with that missile-style drop kick. If you're Karen Q right now, what are you going to do?
That's a great question. I mean, I've been on the receiving end of that missile drop kick, and that does not feel good. Right now, she needs to collect herself. I would try a quick pin and then use the time to rebuild.
It's so hard when your arms are tied up like this, though. This is a signature submission from Willow Nightingale. We've seen her utilize it before, and really the only way is you have to get back up to a vertical base and then like almost try and drop real low to slide out. You gotta be careful. You can pop a shoulder out like that, though. Karen Q with the strength, though, to turn the tides and send Willow reeling. Oh, man, rocked her with that forearm. Karen Q, I don't know how wise this is. Oh, got it that time. Oh, sent her over that exploder suplex. I'd be afraid for that cartwheel combination knowing that I just got blasted in the back of the neck earlier in the matchup.
I would not have tried again, no.
Karen Q's going to know that she's close to the finish line, and she's looking to go back to the well. The one thing, though, is Karen Q has not done any damage to the legs or lower back of Willow Nightingale, so if the opportunity presents itself for the Boston Crab, certainly not from this position as Karen keeps getting rocked in the noggin. Oh!
Let's end this.
Willow with the release German suplex. I've never seen Willow Nightingale this aggressive.
I know,
Followed it with the senton, hook in the leg.
I thought that was it.
I thought that was it too, but Karen Q able to get that left shoulder off the mat.
I've never seen Willow so aggressive. This is such an incredible side to her.
Of course, anybody watching WWR for the first time, let us know what you think. Hashtag stream WWR. Thank you for joining us on Powerbomb TV as Willow Nightingale is looking to scale to the top. Maybe looking for another drop kick. Having trouble finding her footing, though. This is a very, I would go so far as to say an obnoxiously tall ring.
It's very tall.
It's very difficult to maneuver, and depending on how much time you have to warm up before the show, you might not be able to learn the ins and outs of it. It's just, you know, an extra couple inches makes a world of difference in a match like this.
It really does, yeah. Especially when you're trying to get to the top quick, and then you just saw Karen was able to stop her.
Oh, I was looking for the drop kick once again. This time, though, Karen, excuse me, just a couple inches away, and right like that, converting to the Boston Crab and picking up a win.
The winner by submission, advancing to the semifinals, Karen